here with FeltyGodmother.com, and today I'm going to be showing you a few more fun ways to use your Felties. Let's get started, shall we? Okay, so the first project we're going to do today is my much requested Feltie Letterboard Pieces tutorial. So I have two ways that I'm going to show you how to make these. One is extremely professional. You could sell these knowing that they are as good as they're gonna get. The other is a little bit more of a DIY version, and let me show you how. So let's start actually with the DIY version. So in the craft section of any store really, they sell these skinny sticks. Now we are going to take one, and I've actually already done it, but we're going to just take one and we're gonna cut it. So you see how skinny these are. Okay. Now when you cut this kind of thing, I would rather be safe than sorry, and I wore actually my eye protection. So, and careful when you're wearing these. They don't have to be so skin tight that they leave a permanent crease on your forehead. I thought I was gonna have to go get emergency Botox. This crease would not leave. It was like a really deep indent too. But anyway, better safe than sorry. I'd rather not lose an eye today. So I'm going to take a Felty. This is just a recent, this is actually a Felty from another project. Here, let's start with this Felty. That's for something else. So this is my Bell Bow Felty, and I'm gonna turn this over. And yep, that's gonna fit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, these pieces are about 1 inch long, and so you're gonna wanna cut 2 pieces that are about the width of your Felty. And this one might be a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna worry about it because this is just for an example. And I'm going to glue, and I just use hot glue. Use your adhesive of choice, and careful when you're doing this. The glue is hot. And I'm going to glue it like that. Okay. Whoops. You don't want it to be crooked. All right. And then I'm going to take another piece and I'm going to do it right on top of there. Okay. Now, when you get this down, when you see what I'm doing, you might not need 2 pieces, but I'm gonna do 2 pieces because it's gonna be easier that way. Okay, so now we have 2 pieces of the popsicle stick glued to that. Now, I have these like 1/2 inch pieces, and I have 2 of them, and I'm gonna take it, whoops, and I'm gonna put a little tiny bit of glue on one side and kind of like the back of it, you know? And I'm gonna do this. Do you see that? You see how I'm doing that? Okay, you probably know exactly what I'm doing now. And I'm gonna do 2 of them. You might just need a traditional letterboard piece, you know, might just have 1 of these. So these little short pieces might need to be shorter to properly fit your letterboard. Now my glue was like the perfect consistency, so it's like already pretty much dry. Oh, it's not quite dry. That didn't like that. But that's how you would do, this is a very DIY pieces for home kind of thing. Let me see if those are dry enough. Nope, they're like swirling all over the place. Okay, we'll give that a minute. Now I found this letterboard actually at a thrift store, and it is like very, very tight pieces, or tight, you know, little like inserts. But this is, I just kind of cram them in there. This is how I make my pieces at home. So that is like never coming off there. Well, it will if I yank it out, but it fits just so. Here, I'll just show you with a regular stick. Do you see that? I mean, that's a diving board. So it definitely works. It's how you would add a little flair to your letterboards at home. You might want to just use 1 layer of the bottom piece that kind of holds the top, and I think I cut my little pieces too long because it's sticking out quite a bit, as you can see. but it works. Okay, now the other way I'm gonna show you is the more professional way, and by all means, you could make this way look more professional. You could be better with glue than I am, or maybe you could even paint the pieces with a little bit of acrylic paint after the fact, you know? Let your creativity fly there. But that is one way to do it. Here, I'm just gonna show you. Now the other way, I found these already made letterboard backing pieces from a store on Etsy, and I got her permission to link her store in the bottom, so that'll be linked. It is called A Piece of Creativity.etsy. And what these are, you get for $5, or might be a little bit more than $5, you get about 10 pieces, and they're all different sizes. You can kind of see if I move them over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you, it is as simple as choosing your piece and gluing it to the back. And these are actually, they're really well made. They are completely one piece. It looks like they're just like made of 100% plastic, and they are a tiny bit thinner. They're about half the size of these skinny sticks. I mean, they fit like with total ease into the letterboard, and I mean, they're still not going anywhere. But another way you could do this as well is you could take some Velcro circles, and you could put one on the back of here and one on the back of your Felty, and then you wouldn't have to use up all of your backing pieces at once. You could make them interchangeable. But it's as easy as that. It's very professional. A perfect thing for your craft shows. It is craft show season. Just like that. I love that. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial. 2 ways to do it. Don't forget your eye protection if you're using the skinny sticks. Okay, now the next thing I want to show you is, recently I've just been, I've debuted a few of these hair bow keepers in my shop. These are adorable. You stitch them actually with ribbon involved, and then so they come with a built-in ribbon around the head, and then these charms, so you hang your hair bows from these. But if you don't have a hair bow collection that you need to display, or like me, you want to use this huge, giant, beautiful vinyl charm for something else, I'm going to show you another way to use things like this. So I actually don't have a large clothespin, so I'm going to show you a miniature version of what you'd want to do with this, okay? So I have these mini clothespins that I use for my clotheslines, my Felty clotheslines, and I'm just going to take a little bit of hot glue and I'm going to glue this here. Oh, I made it crooked. Oh well. And now this is ready for me to add to a wreath. Interchangeable. I'm not that great at decorating wreaths. I've only done it a few times and it's just been like madness every time. So I like to not make permanent decisions when I do a wreath. So I've showed you in the past how to, in a Facebook video, how to do kind of like a Felty clothesline on a wreath. But this would be a way to adorn a wreath with a Felty directly. So you would take a larger one for this and do the same thing. So, or use these for your hair bows because those are gorgeous. Now, one other craft I wanted to show you, actually I have 2 more, sorry. I only have it so far in a Facebook video, so I thought I'd put it on here as well. But I want to show you how to make any Felty into a shoelace charm, a keychain, a zipper pull. So you've noticed probably some Felties are sold as charms. They have an extra circle where you would put a loop through it or whatever, but mine, for the most part, don't. So, but that shouldn't stop anybody from doing a charm. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a finished Felty and I am just going to punch a hole through it. Now, I have a Facebook tutorial where I take one before I've cut it, but in this case, I don't have any that I haven't cut out yet, so I'm just gonna show you this. So this is a really neat leather punch tool, and it just makes it so flippin' easy. And I'm not even worried if I get into the seams. I'm not. I actually have something I can show you right here. Let me just cut out to this really quick. So actually, I made these candles, and I wanted to put one of these charms on it, and I actually went ahead and punched right through some pretty substantial stitching, and it didn't hurt the design at all. Like, it didn't unravel. I was expecting like all the threads to come like flying out at 90 miles an hour, but I just very quickly put this eyelet on it and it was fine. So, okay, let me show you the eyelet now. So we have a hole in it, and I got this eyelet set. I will also link that in the bottom. Okay, so I'm just gonna take one of these, and my leather punch tool is automatically set to like the size of my eyelets, so I know it's gonna fit perfectly, okay? So you see how I did that? So I put the eyelet right through the top, and then they come with these like backing pieces. They're super thin, and you just throw that over the back of it. And then I'm going to take my little tool, and you can get this tool for like $3 at Walmart. And I'm just going to punch through it. I don't think I pressed hard enough, but there you go, boom. Now you can put ribbon through this and use it as like a little like gift charm like I did, or you can put a shoelace through it, put it on a pair of shoes, you know, great for kids. Like I said, zipper pull, purse charm. The options are endless. Keychain, I mean, you do you on that. You could do anything you want with that. So I love that. Okay, so now that's on here. Now there's one more thing I wanted to show you. Have you heard of pop sockets for phones? You can buy blank pop sockets. I didn't really know that until just recently. So I actually found these on an Etsy shop, and I will get her permission to link that below as well. I think I got 10 for $10, and they come individually packaged. And I'm just gonna open one up here, see if I can. Okay, I can't with nails apparently. Okay. So these are those little things that you put on the back of your phone. They come with this 3M adhesive. It means once it's on, like they stay on for a good long time. So what I'm gonna do, I thought about doing like an interchangeable one. If you wanna do an interchangeable, by all means, do the little Velcro circles like we do on badge reels. But I am just going to take this darling little Rudolph Felty, and I'm just gonna glue it right on there. And then I have a Felty pop socket. And this is another thing that I think would be perfect for craft shows. And that was the end of my glue. Oh my gosh, it fits perfectly with this one. This is so cute. Fun fact, reindeer are the only animals that have, the girls have antlers too. I made this and I was like, wait a minute, is that even correct? Do girls have antlers? But they do. And there you go, it's ready for a phone. I think I'm gonna put that on my phone. I love that. That is just so quick and easy too, and you can get these anywhere. They come in black and white. They probably come in more colors, but this shop only offers them in a set. You get like half black, half white. So I just love that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments if there is one of these crafts that you have made that's that you are enjoying this month. Okay, all right. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.